Breaking. Welcome to today's news. Here is the headlines. Serious tension looms in Nigeria as FG received disastrous news about Nnamdi Kanu. Serious tension looms in Nigeria as FG received disastrous news about Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news, and please do ensure you like, subscribe and share. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has issued a fervent appeal for the immediate and unconditional release of their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from the Department of State Services (DSS) solitary confinement due to his deteriorating health. In a statement released on Wednesday by IPOB's media and publicity secretary, Ima Powerful, the group emphasized the critical state of Kanu's health and the urgent need for him to seek medical treatment to prevent unforeseen and dire consequences. Powerful accused the Nigerian government of deliberately provoking IPOB by continuing to detain Kanu despite multiple court orders, both Nigerian and international, mandating his release. He highlighted that this continued detention not only disobeys legal directives, but also exacerbates the already volatile situation. The global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by its resolute leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, once again calls for the unconditional release of our leader from DSS solitary confinement over his deteriorating health condition. The statement read, "The Nigerian government is intentionally provoking IPOB by refusing to release our leader, even when the Nigerian and international court have ordered for his unconditional release. IPOB pointed out that numerous prominent figures across various sectors, including religious, traditional and political leaders, as well as 50 members of the National Assembly, have advocated for Kanu's release. Despite this calls, the current administration led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has steadfastly ignored these appeals, following in the footsteps of the previous administration under Muhammadu Buhari. The statement further noted the discontinuation of similar cases against other activists, specifically mentioning two Yoruba activists and a Fulani militia leader, while contrasting it with the ongoing detention of Kanu, an Igbo and unarmed freedom activist. IPOB emphasized that Kanu has valid local and international judgment ordering his release, unlike the other cases which were dropped without court rulings. This selective justice is a clear indication of the Nigerian government's intention to provoke IPOB and the Igbo community, the statement continued. We have maintained a non-violent approach in our struggle for Biafra despite the Nigerian government's harsh measures against our activists. In concluding their plea, IPOB warned of severe repercussions if Kanu's health continues to deteriorate in detention, implying that Nigerian stability could be at risk. Nigeria will not be the same if anything happens to him. In fact, Nigeria will cease to be if anything untoward happens to Nnamdi Kanu, the statement concluded. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has issued a fervent appeal for the immediate and unconditional release of their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from the Department of State Services DSS solitary confinement due to his deteriorating health. Now to my dear listeners. Now